folks, Chris Waters here at San Diego Comic-Con, joined by Anthony Chau, PR Director for Fenix Rage. Fenix Rage, Anthony. So the name conjures sort of like red-eyed, steaming anger, fury, but this is actually a very nimble, very fast-paced game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. No, it's it's kind of when we found these guys, Green Lava Studios, Costa Rican guys. They were really inspired by like games like Sonic Hedgehog and Super Meat Boy. So they really wanted to create kind of that old school 2D action platformer that will frustrate the heck out of you. And
frustrate the heck out of me.
Heck. Can I say heck or
yes,
can I
please.
say hell?
You could go whichever
hell
way you
out
want.
of you. There you go. I know.
Oh my.
I know. My.
Oh my.
So
such passion.
So you are this little character, Fenix.
Mm-hmm.
You are just you're just chilling at your in your village, and all of a sudden it becomes frozen.
A horrible cataclysm
Indeed.
strikes down from the heavens.
And you're just following, and you're just kind of chasing down this guy Octorus, who you believe is responsible for this. So,
okay. But you're grabbing cookies along the way.
Well, yes, because who doesn't like cookies?
Nobody doesn't like cookies.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
nobody.
it's actually a cool feature in the game where if you collect enough cookies, you actually unlock cookie recipes, which are pretty
like actual cookie recipes?
Indeed.
Cookie recipe is not a gameplay mechanic. Like you call up the recipe and you make a cookie in your house with ingredients that you bought.
That's not a gameplay feature.
That sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
Now I'm hungry.
What's really cool and what's kind of evil about the main designer Eduardo Ramirez from Green Lava is he knew people were really used to playing platformers like Super Meat Boy style, like wall jumping and whatnot.
Sure.
And Fenix doesn't have to do that. You can just infinitely jump. You can infinitely dash side to side and whatnot. But when he designed this specific level, he wanted people to think you can wall jump, and they had to.
And they had to go back and forth.
Yeah, and they were doing that at PAX and at E3, and he was just in the background watching them, just evilly grinning at them, like going.
It's like all I need to do is just go straight up.
Exactly.
Rock it
So
up.
yeah, it's kind of an insight into the evil mind of the evil genius of Eduardo.
Well, it takes a
Green Lava.
certain sinisterness to design a platformer like this that's meant to challenge and meant to vex the player, and then in turn meant to be super rewarding once you complete it.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. So actually, today I'm going to show you new levels.
Yes,
that we haven't seen yet. So at E3 we showed off both Red Forest and Crystal Caves. The next one is More Sky. So I'll put a little cinematic here. Now that's Fenix, and that's Octopus, the main antagonist.
You're just messing with him now?
He is.
Cruel.
So and throughout the game, the mechanics will remain the same in the sense that you have all your kind of basic necessities to beat the game, which is like infinite jumps and dashing.
Yep.
What changes is obviously the elements like turning on fire and be able to destroy blocks once you're on fire. It's like ice blocks. So let me just show you.
All right, so you're smashing through little gravel blocks, then you're sliding down this lava wall in order to get fire powered, and you're going through these teleporters, which pink teleports you to pink, blue, or what is it? How does it work? Anyways, you just finished the level.
Sorry.
It's fine. But these are the little things that build steadily throughout the levels to just create a much more complex situation.
And what's the genius about and I'll show you here.
Using the G word.
The genius of the designer. He basically ramps up the difficulty. Like he'll ramp it up and he'll go back down, ramp it up and go back down, and then you feel like you're really improving your skill set in terms of dashing, in terms of, and you'll learn other things like you can actually cancel a dash early by jumping. And
really?
Yeah, it's different play mechanics like that you eventually learn. So and it's quite, and you'll need to learn, especially with this More Sky level. You have to learn how to stop dashing, like that,
And stop falling.
and dying, because
And
you will
dying.
die a lot in this game.
Yeah, I've already seen some dying here from you, Anthony, already.
Well, thank you.
Thank
you. Are you saying I suck at this game?
Did you practice before you came on the show?
I did a little bit.
Usually,
I did a little. You
that's
know
what we
what?
do.
You know-
Oh. All right, so the
Thanks, guy.
The green is obviously going to kill you, but the lava you smash through ice blocks, and then this is just sort of a little teleporter maze.
And another mechanic here is so this you have to get through the ice blocks here.
Sure.
And you can't. So instead, you can actually just wait to get a shot, and then there you go.
Normally, a projectile is something you'd think, like, I probably don't want to get hit by that flying lava rock.
Exactly, but you do actually in this sense, because it's kind of the role of the character. Phoenix is all about fire. The main bad guy is all about ice, so it's fire and ice, the yin and the yang. So, and yeah, it's these kind of neat these like I said, level mechanics start building and building, and it gets more and more difficult as she goes with the game. So.
And so you chose to not go get the cookie there, but like the cookie early on is sort of used. I think I was playing a few levels just before we started. It's used as sort of a path indicator, like go this way, or try scooping down around here. Use your as sort of just a guide, but then it switches and becomes, as it so often does, that like challenge get. It's hard. It's much more hard to get the cookie. Much harder to get the cookie than to finish the level.
And I'll tell you this: everyone that's been playing the game at E3 and PAX, they always try to get the cookie at least one time. And then once they get the cookie, and if they get the cookie the first time,
great,
and they get killed, they keep going after it.
They keep going. So,
yeah, it's definitely something that
they've been able to do it once.
Yes,
they know they can do it again.
They get the taste of the cookie, and they just
this
want
game
more.
won't defeat me.
Yes, exactly. So, and you see these levels, and a lot of it's like just fast dashing and like pinpoint timing. But there's also a lot of patience involved here, and a lot of you have to actually this one is we have to keep.
That is a pretty tricky one. Yeah, you're constantly jumping to keep yourself from falling onto the death bits and dodging the things midair.
But there's also levels where it requires just pure patience, like this one. This one, you're just basically just timing your jumps, and don't touch the walls, don't touch the guy above you and behind you. And
you really are not using this joystick at all.
No,
like you're just tapping the A.
Exactly, I'm just trying to
button in rhythm.
Yes, exactly. So.
Do you have the steely determination, Anthony?
I do.
I believe in you.
Thank you. No one else does.
I believe you can do it.
I can. Oh no!
You've betrayed me.
I'd betray you.
You betrayed my trust in you.
And of course, games like these, they always have bosses. So this is the boss. This is one of our boss levels here.
Okay.
And it's you'll see this big blob, and you have to basically, and he comes right from underneath you. Whoa! So you're basically dodging his attacks, and you're basically just waiting to get, and using his attacks to open up the pathway up here. And come here.
Go.
There you go.
You go.
The game
once
is.
You got him back there, he'll move up.
Exactly, and now his shots are a little bit faster.
A little bit faster, yeah.
So again, scaling the difficulty for the user, and it's again, I don't want to say genius because one,
you already said it.
I did, but I don't want to say genius because one, it's his first game, and two, I don't want him to have a huge, big ego. But it really is like kind of very like. The way he does it is just so is so cool.
And this kind of game design definitely sort of these discrete sort of levels that stand alone and these puzzle mechanics just create a real fertile sort of creative playground for a game designer to put together the elements in different ways.
Yeah, I mean the core game mechanics and the controls are just pixel perfect. They're awesome. So it really is just him playing around with the levels and seeing how to stage the difficulty and everything. Yes, I know I'm sucking at this. Right
well, I know. I also, fortunately, you've got that instant restart, which is so helpful to like just one more. Just keep trying.
Exactly.
Just stay in there.
Exactly. There's no like load times or anything. It's just
no
like you're right back into action.
What
was that again?
That was for you.
Thank you. Coming out on PC, Xbox One.
Yeah, you're playing
PS4.
on PC now and holding a
Xbox
360 controller. So this is, you guys recommending a controller to play this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a keyboard setup, but I don't know how many people actually play action platforms like this on a keyboard, setup. So maybe you do.
No.
Okay.
No.
So.
I mean, these kind of games are difficult enough without getting me into, I don't know. I feel like that, anyways, probably playable with the keyboard and mouse, but optimized for the controller.
Yes, very much so. Very much.
All right, and so sorry, you were saying before we're playing it on. It's coming out on Steam, and
Xbox One, PS4, fall 2014. We'll probably announcing a release date fairly soon. But yeah, and there's actually still Eduardo's still playing around with different like kind of extra modes. There might be mini games. There might be some other stuff too as well. Besides the cookie recipes.
Besides the cookie recipe, well, has he playing around with the recipes? I mean, are we getting some creative stuff here? Are we getting some Costa Rican delicacies in there as well?
You will have to wait and see.
We'll have to unlock them, I guess.
Exactly. This boss is pissing me off. Sorry.
Man, Anthony, I don't even know how far. You were further than you were before, and you got vanquished. We also showed off the, during our E3 demo, there was another boss he showed off that was sort of a rolling, that Eduardo was here actually showing off. It's sort of a rolling through the level kind of boss. So the boss is a chance to mix up the gameplay, to really use those mechanics but also have that antagonist. That's a different element.
You're referring to this boss right here, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so basically he's just chasing you and you just try to, guess, oops, I messed up already.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Nope.
You are in trouble, Anthony Chau.
I am.
This is not going to go well.
I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
I don't know.
Okay, one more time.
Yeah, no, you weren't okay. That was terrible. Not terrible. What's this little bird? What are these little birds flying out of the way?
Well, these birds actually are your friends, and they're giving you kind of key, like for example,
Come over here.
I'll show you. So you see the bird, he'll land right there, and if you land right there and you dash through, it's kind of like a very subtle hint system.
He like lines you up. I see.
Yeah. So I mean, they're helpful in that sense, but for the most part, you have to still have the skills to. Okay, one more time.
Sure. Yeah, just one more time.
That's what.
This demo is going to be 37 minutes long as you try to beat this.
Is this? Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a challenge? Have you thrown down the gauntlet?
I mean,
I don't like that.
I don't want to sit here for 37 minutes watching you play the same level, but I will if that's what it takes you.
One more time.
Come on, Chau.
Now you're calling me by my last name. See, you call me by my last name, and then I start getting angry.
I'm laying down the gauntlet here.
We don't want
well, maybe you need a little bit to really get you through here, because this upcoming part, you need a lot more speed coming into this, man.
I could do this.
Did you? Done. All right. That's Fenix Rage, Anthony Chau Rage. Is what we just saw, but that's coming out this fall. Steam, Xbox One, and PS4. Be sure to keep an eye out for release date news on GameSpot.com as Fenix Rage's release date approaches.